welcome to all. Remember, first a note, class. I told today's class is meant for those who are interested in concept or learning or want to gain more and more structural knowledge. Because today some stability part, especially when overhangs are there, will be considered. To start, I will tell a simple example. Suppose you got a beam, see, double side overhang you put here. Apply UDL. Our discussion is only for UDL. And one more thing, see, simply supported beam, we consider central point load, eccentric point load, couple, and then uniformly varying load, different cases, same for cantilever all. Such standard cases are not discussed for overhanging beams. Overhanging beams, only one standard case is there, that is when there is UDL or entire span. If other loading is given, you solve like a normal question. Okay, now, so therefore I have given only UDL here. Now, see now, suppose the beam is this way. Suppose you have, see, small overhangs. When you apply load, this loading will press the support down, both reactions will be up. But suppose you got one side more overhang and other side less overhang. See, now, when you apply the load, see there, this support will get lifted. Or if you got more overhang this side, see, and then when you apply the load, that overhang, that support, at that point, beam will get lifted. So when lifting comes, you require downward reaction. That all will vary in the principle as time comes. So I will first dictate the question for today, just one question, question 17, purely meant for concept point of view. I will dictate the question. And one more thing, see, when there is a simple support is there, lifting is not possible. It won't prevent lifting. Sorry, lifting is possible. Sorry, not possible. It is possible. So it cannot prevent if you simply place here. Therefore, preventing lifting is not possible. Sorry, English problem. Preventing lifting is not possible. You can prevent lift by two ways. One of them, put support here. See, that is, if lifting is observed, suppose here, put support like this. Or you provide a hinged support. Okay. If hinged support is there, see, if you apply downward load, upward reaction, apply upward load, downward reaction. Or if roller support is there, then there should be some arrangement which will prevent the lifting. Means in the base plate or you provide anchor bolt. Here in the bridges all, see, some sliding support with the proper connection. That all you decide in structural design part. So in our class, we will discuss whether reaction is upward or downward, that's all. Whether downward is possible or not, that we are not bothered here. So I will dictate the question. A beam has a span of L between two supports, simple supports. So L stands for distance between the two supports. See, suppose that's all means what? It becomes simply supported beam. Now, it has left overhang of S1, right overhang of S2. See, practically or later, overhang can be either only one side or both sides. That all we will consider as we go further. So standard case is left overhang S1, S2. S1 for left side, S2 for right side. Earlier I used to take A and B. Now I am not taking A and B because A and B I am taking one eccentric load is there. Okay, then it is subjected to UDL, W per unit length over the entire length, not entire span. Entire length means end to end, end to end. Find vertical reaction and then question is understand little more and more concept which I will explain. Okay, first do one thing, get the reactions. Let VA upward, VB upward, B vertical. See, we do not know whether upward or downward will come, that all will come later. So when you do not know, you take what? VA upward, see, VA upward, VB upward, B vertical reactions at supports A and B respectively. Class. Now only make a note. When you solve the question, we took VA and VB upwards. Therefore, I will not tell again and again, 1000 times I told. If you get a positive value, it means reaction is up with that whatever you got without sign. Suppose you got negative sign for the reaction, it means that upward direction is wrong, it is downward direction. I don't know how many times I told it. Okay, start. Take moment about A. See, moment about this point. Be careful. Finger is here. Now, look this side. Make a note. The UDL from A up to D. See here, written A up to D. This is only for understanding. This is not required. Only for understanding. See, question mark. The UDL from, before that one, see, VB into L, anti-clockwise. First write that one. Okay, minus VB into L. Then, the loading to the right of A up to here. This is L, this is S2. We want total length of UDL, L plus S2. That load will pass through center L plus S2 by 2. Don't worry about B. Do not take L and S separately. Combine this L plus S2. So, total load is W intensity into L plus S2 is the total load into, see, L plus S2 by 2 is a clockwise moment, and whereas this side, see, written here, this total load, W into S1 is the total load into S1 by 2 is anti-clockwise, okay, equal to 0. This should be very clear to understand. Therefore, I'll remove this one now. See what you get, VB. Therefore, you will get VB equal to, see, correct, clear. See, minus VB into L. It becomes positive that side. Therefore, VB equal to, see, this will become plus VB into L. So, it will become 1 by L. 1 by L will come outside. 1 by L into how much? W common. So, I can put W by L. See, you can take W outside. W by L. And also 2 and 2 common. So, I can put W by 2L. See, W by 2 outside, W by 2 outside, W by 2. This L will be denominator. High school mathematics. W by 2L into, see here, L plus S2, L plus S2 into L plus S2 whole square minus S1 square. Okay, this is expression for VB. So we got VB value. Now we want VA. Now one thing guaranteed. See, when the right overhang is S2, left overhang is S1, right side reaction when you got L plus S2 square minus S1 square, left reaction VA has to come W by 2L, I'll put here, it has to come, okay. Don't bother it here, here I'll write, your VA has to come plus W by 2L into, instead of L plus S2, L plus S1 whole square minus S2 square, it has to come. Okay, let me see, coming or not. It will come. Okay. Sigma V0. Take upward positive. What you get? Plus VA plus VB. These are all told class after class 1000 times. Plus VB. Then minus. See, when you take moment about A, the right side UDL from A up to D will produce clockwise, whereas a UDL from A to C will produce anti-clockwise. That's why we separated it. But this time we want only load. How much it is? W into L, W into S2 and W into S1, all are downwards. So directly W into L plus S1 plus S2 equal to 0. Now, substitute for VB. How much, whatever you got, you will get VA plus VB. How much VB? W, again sign required, see, bracket, plus W by 2L into L plus S2 whole square minus S1 square, VB. Then minus W into L plus S1 plus S2 is equal to 0. See now, correctly. Therefore, I'll start from here. Space required. Therefore, VA equal to, this minus will become positive that side. W into L plus S1 plus S2 minus W by 2L into bracket L plus S2 whole square minus S1 square are equal to, see, W by 2L, only W here, take W by 2L outside, see, because you want answer W by 2L format. W by 2L times, so this is W by, only W is there, we are taking W by 2L outside, multiply this by 2L, 2L into L, 2L square, high school mathematics, plus 2LS1 plus 2LS2 minus, this is outside, L plus S2 whole square is, minus outside is there, L square, A square plus B square, plus S2 square minus outside, minus S2 square, minus S1 square with minus outside, plus S1 square. This is, again I told primary school mathematics. 1 minute, space problem. If required, I have to encroach a little further down, or I have to go to other side. Oh, I can manage. One more line is possible. Okay. Okay, I will simplify. Therefore, your VA equal to, see here. Here, 2L square minus L square. First of all, outside. W by 2L into 2L square minus L square is L square. Then plus 2LS1 plus 2LS2. One number is missing. One number. 2LS2, 2LS1. One number is missing here, I think. 1 minute. See. 2LS2. 2, if I take outside, W by 2L into 2L square plus 2LS1 plus 2LS2 minus, sorry, see, I was wondering what is happening here. This is a major mistake. Sometime it happens, I will see, when you simplify, see here, where is it here? W by 2L into, here, W by 2L into L plus S1 plus S2 by 2L you take outside. So it will become what? 2 multiplied by 2L. 2L square plus 2LS1 plus 2LS2 minus L plus S2 whole square is, a number missing there, see, L plus S2 whole square is L square plus S2 square, see, plus minus, because why outside minus 2LS2, then minus S1 square. Okay, I am not bothered about these things. See, A plus B whole square is A square plus B square plus 2AB, outside minus, and this minus will make it plus. Now see, I came to know because this 2LS2 should not come now. Okay, now plus 2LS2 minus 2LS2. 2L square plus 2LS1, 2L square plus 2LS1, then this is actually plus actually, see, this is plus, last term, minus of minus plus S1 square, this also over, what remains now? Minus S2 square, are equal to, okay, now I can do one thing, therefore your VA equal to, see, W by 2L positive, W by 2L into L square plus 2LS1 plus S1 square. A square plus B square plus 2AB is L plus S1 whole square, minus S2 square. See, that I told. Answer has to come. Where I wrote here. Therefore, your VA came. Now, we got the 2 reactions. Now, we will go for discussions. So, I will enter the reaction in the next round. I will write here, somewhere here write. Therefore, support reactions are as shown below. I will rub the full board. See, VA I will write W by 2L into L plus S1 square minus S2 square. VA. VB I will write W by 2L into L plus S2 square minus S1 square. Or, 1 minute. I will tell that also. See, make a note. If you are interested, make a note. Sigma m, see, right, sigma m about A0, we took clockwise positive, we got VB equal to plus W by 2L into L plus S2 square minus S1 square. Okay. Then, right, we applied sigma V0, substituted for VB and got VA in the same format. And actually, it became very, very lengthy. You see that VB you got very fast. By taking moment about A, VB you got very fast. But when you make sigma V0, simplification problem. Therefore, you can do one thing. Take moment about A, get VB, or therefore then instead of sigma V0, apply sigma M0 again by taking moment about B. Because if you want to VB, you take moment about A by taking moment about which point? B. Okay. Now, if you remember, this is a very interesting and delicate concept. I already uploaded a class earlier, brain teaser problem. Take moment about A, you get VB. Take moment about B, you get VA. Where is sigma V0? Nobody is answering. 3-4 people seriously they answered. Everything is wrong. I will wait till lot of comment will come, and then finally when someone gives almost reasonably good answer, I will tell the reason behind it. Remember, it's a very beautiful reasoning. Very beautiful reason. Okay, start. Now do one thing. Once you get VB, you apply sigma m about B0. See what happens. Clockwise positive. Moment about B. See, plus VA into L. You get very easily answer. Plus VA into L minus, see now. This load you take full. Already sketch given. See, this side load. W into L plus S1 is the total load. It will create anti-clockwise moment. W into L plus S1 is the total load multiplied by L plus S1 by 2. It will have to center, and then clockwise moment plus W into S2 is the total load into S2 by 2. Therefore, your VA will come, see here, W common, W, by 2 common, 2, and it is VA into L. When you take that side, 1 by L common times, see here, L plus S1 into L plus S1, L plus S1 whole square, then this is plus, because why? This minus, that side becomes plus. This plus, that side becomes minus. Minus S2 square. You can tell, oh, see, exactly what answer you got just now. Very fast we got. Therefore, one advantage. And this has got some meaning also. Now I will write the result and go for further discussion. Okay. Therefore, support reactions will be as shown below. I wrote the BB S1, S2, L. Remember, this is the general case. General case when left overhang is S1, right overhang is S2, between support is L, or supported span is L, UDLW. Oh, what happened is I rubbed everything. So therefore, what I have to do now? Nothing you have to do because it is a standard result and I can get it without solving. So anyway, you see there, I want moment about A means not required. It will be dub without seeing. See, I have not bothered. W by 2L, here also W by 2L into L1 plus S2, sorry, L1 plus S1 here. L1 plus S1 whole square minus S2 square. This reaction is bracket L plus, not L1, L plus S2 whole square minus S1 square. I will tell you how I wrote it. This moment minus this moment by span is the answer. W into L, see that is, if that is moment about his point. See, this moment minus this moment by span is that reaction. W by 2L into L plus S2 square. Here it is moment about this point. Anyway, I got it, I entered it. You never bother how I got it. Okay, now, first, before you go to discussion, right here, before we go to some discussions where negative reaction and, that is downward reaction concept will come, and also a special case of zero reaction will come. Before that, we will go to a particular case, that is when your S1 equal to S2 equal to say yes. Say yes. That is, see, span is L, no S1, S2. That is right here, both are equal overhangs. This is a very important bookwork later when you go to SFD, BFD. So that is your S1 equal to S2 equal to L. Then see here, I wrote already. Take moment about A minus VB into L plus W into L plus S into L plus S by 2 minus W into S by 2 equal to 0. Simplify, you get VB. See here, this S square will cancel. It will come W by 2L into L square plus 2LS. L will go outside, will cancel this L, W into L plus 2S by 2, sigma V0 substitute, VA also will come same. Then we will get, you write here, what we will get? We got here, you write here, we got here, we get VA equal to VB equal to W into L plus 2S divided by 2. Answer. Now, one comment. Somebody who is going to class, who knows more concept, he will tell somebody, sir, I think he is a little weak in subject. Why? You don't have to struggle for all this. I am not weak. I told by taking moment. But actually remember, no, nothing to worry. Because you can write directly here, we are actually wasted time for all these. In that case, right here, or directly you can tell due to symmetry, your VA equal to VB equal to total load on beam in the downward, total load on beam in downward direction divided by 2 equal to total load is W into S plus L plus S, or W into L plus 2S divided by 2. Yes, see. Or make one more note. You can use this equation also. Put S1 equal to S2 equal to S. See here. L square plus S square plus 2L S minus S square. L square plus 2L by 2L, it will become W by 2. Okay, you can try that also. This is a special particular case, but this case will not come for discussion. Now you go for general important discussion. I already told everything is for those who want concept. I will rub the board and explain the concept of what is that important discussion. Those who are serious, correctly go through each and every word. Now we are going for important discussion. We are going for the important discussion. Again I told, for those who are interested. Discussion. So once again, back to general case of S1, S2 and L here, and remember only UDL. Our discussion point of view only UDL. If it is other loading, I will tell you. Okay, start. First class, I will tell something for you. See now. You consider VA, A point. See, we are considering A. A you are considering. If you are considering A, moment should be about B. Same way, see, if you are considering B, you write here, consider B, this support, this reaction. Then, moment about A. Then, see, moment about A. I write here, finger should be here. Moment about A. See, when you take moment about A, you get VB. When you take moment about B, you get VA. Remember, moment should be about the other support. Right now, we are discussing VA. See now, if this overhang is very heavy, right side overhang is very heavy, and if you apply some loads, for example, do one thing, you imagine a bench, two supports are here, simple support, a small overhang here, and huge length projecting outside. And if a heavily loaded person, heavyweight person sits here, I will ask what happens. Sir, it will topple about which point? It will topple about B. So if a very heavy load is applied here, see this A, one particular value, it is on the verge of lifting. If you apply furthermore, suddenly this A will get lifted up. So if you want to prevent it, reaction down. Same way, see here. If you have got a overhang, heavy overhang this side, and a heavy load applied here, other loads are there, any loads, then see if heavy load is here, heavy overhang this side, then that support gets lifted. Or see here, small or heavy overhang that side, see, then this support gets lifted. Heavy overhang this side, see, heavy overhang this side, this support gets lifted. So, see here now, we got equation. Consider only VA now. This is an equation for VA. Okay. Now, in case S2 is equal to L plus S1, see, square will cancel. In case your S2 is equal to L plus S1, then your VA will come 0. 0 means it is on the verge of lifting, about to be lifted. Whereas, if your S2 is more than L plus S1, see here, S2 is more than L plus S1, then see S2 more, L plus S1 lesser minus higher, it will be negative. Here what you do is, if you write here, if you want to discuss VA, moment about B, you write here. If general loading is there, you make a note. If this moment is very heavy, and if this moment is lesser, see here, this will get lifted. Here, if this moment is very heavy and this moment is lesser, see, that is lifted. So, if it is other loading, we have to do the numericals then. We can't discuss standard case. So, for UDL, this VA will be 0 if L plus S1 is equal to S2, or if the right overhang is there. That is, see, now I will remove this one now. I will show a sketch for you with the numerical to understand. See, VA is 0. That is, see, example is, I will give a numerical example for you. Example numerical. See here, S2 is, what happened here? I told S2. S2 is more. L plus S1 lesser means, see, this one. For example, say 2 meter. Okay, I'll put somewhere here. Space, I'm discussing which one? VA. I'm discussing VA now. See. This is A. My discussion is VA. See, for example, 2 meter, 4 meter, and if it is 6 meter, L plus this total is 6 meter. Your reaction will be 0 for UDL only. Whereas if it is 7 meter, for UDL, see, I'm telling for UDL, somebody will tell, sir, this is a problem, sir. This will try to lift the support A, negative will come. So downward reaction. Just an example. So if S2 is more than L plus S1, VA will be negative. Now, negative means what? Reaction is down or tendency is to lift it. If you want to prevent it, you have to give downward reaction. Same way, consider VB. Lastly, I will tell you something. See, lastly, I will give more information for you. Same way, consider VB now. See. Now, this diagram gone. Okay, this already over. V already over. Okay, now consider VB. VB in the upward direction. See, right here. If S1 square, S1, this overhang is equal to, S1 is equal to L plus S2. Like, see, UDL, say something, 7 meter, 3 meter, 10 meter, oh, heavy overhang here. Then this B, we are discussing VB now. Then your VB will be 0. Right here, 0 means class. It is on the verge of lifting. Whereas if S1 is, this overhang is more than L plus S2, your VB will be negative will come. That is, your VB will be down. Like, see, one more sketch right here. Not 10 meter, 7 plus 3, 10, 12 meter. Oh, now see, heavy load here, that gets lifted. Heavy load here, this gets lifted. Make this note. Now, I will make more clear for those who are serious. See, who are serious, little more information. Here, W, this term, see, when you want to VA, your moment point is B. L plus S1 is moment of this side. This is moment of that side. If that side gives you heavy moment, this will lift. And here, L plus S2 is this one. This is S1. If this is very heavy, this gets lifted. Or further simple language, see here, load from C to A and A to B will press the support A down. So reaction comes up. But load on BD will lift support A. See, load here will lift the support A. So when you want to discuss VA, it's 0 or negative depends on this value. See, so your VA is connected with S2. Same way, see, here VB, loading here and loading here will press it down, L and S2. But S1 loading will lift it up. So your VB discussion is connected with S1. S1. Or see once again now. Lastly, before I close, okay, I will take something here. See, beam. Hope it is visible. Okay. Suppose I got heavy overhang that side. See now, it is not stable. See, if I put support here also, see, this is getting lifted. So reaction is down. If I got heavy overhang this side, see, lifted. Or further more simple, you take two stools Over that, put a big wooden plank. You make heavy overhang this side, projecting outside. Ask someone to sit there. Then some people are sitting here also, very heavy person. You are imagine 3-4 persons of weight, 40-50 kgs, but a person of weight 100 or 200 kgs. Okay. Or heavily load that side. This gets lifted. Or have a big overhang this side. Heavily load it. This gets lifted. This is a concept. Therefore, when you place a beam on 2 columns, if overhangs are there, if that overhang is too high, this support, it will try to lift. If this overhang is too high, then it will try to lift that support. So stability will come here. Either you have to prevent it from lifting by giving an arrangement which can give you downward reaction. Otherwise, it is called unstable. See, you heard of the toppling moment? See, there's a term called in retaining wall. This earth fill will be there. There's a heavy weight W here, all the weight together, and a lateral earth pressure is there. If this W will try to stabilize, but this lateral force will try to overturn. If the earth is from this side, then see, this end will get lifted. Or same way, if the lateral pressure is from this side, this will get lifted. In RCC you get it. There what you do is, you first find overturning moment. See, then you find stabilizing moment. We want overturning moment always lesser. We want stabilizing moment more, not just more, much more with the factor of safety. Suppose you want factor of safety of 1.5. If overturning is 100 kilonewton meter, stabilizing you want at least 150. That all comes in RCC retaining wall. Don't worry now. So therefore, I will close the class here with the discussion. Next time I will continue usual questions. So I will put a title here, question number 17, this one. Only for those who want something I will think. Either who want more knowledge, who are serious, I will think something and write there. I will put question 17, meaning. So that I do not want people to click this one and then tell, he is telling something, we don't know what is happening. Leave it, don't see it. If you are serious, go through each and everything I told, understand. But later, when negative comes, I will not explain why negative came. I will tell, for you, if you are not interested means negative came means what? Downward, put it over. Sir, why? Why you should not ask. If you are asking why, you should have gone through this class. This is class number 70, I think, most probably. It is part 2, class 70, I think. Or I will tell why you have not gone to that class. No, that I thought complicated. Then this is leave it. You solve the question, get the answer. Usual principle. But if you are using brain and if you want to think why it happened, then that class will give solution for you. Okay, we'll meet in the next class. Thank you.